Oh, that's sweet. Almost as sweet as this next episode with Kool Moe Dee on Bikini Body Conscious Living. Ding. That's how it be when you break the fourth wall. Also, this episode is hosted by Selena, Audrey, and Kamese, my 3 favorite ladies in the world right now, and they're holding it down as they're supposed to. Realest on the show. Also, I'm your boy Nick Paddywhack. I'm going to sign out while you guys sign in.
This is turkey chili that I'm making for you today.
Oh, I've had your turkey chili.
Very easy recipe to make.
Okay.
It's actually going to be made in a crock pot. So pretty much the only thing that you're going to be doing on the stove is browning the ground turkey. And I do like to use my ground turkey because it's virtually fat-free. It's extra lean. What I like to put in my chili is water chestnuts. It's my little Selena twist to my chili. Yes, this particular one is Dynasty.
Okay.
And you can find that in the Asian section in your favorite grocery store, which mine is Safeway.
Okay.
I do have my Safeway olive oil.
Okay.
Bell peppers, onions, celery.
I do have a question though, girls. You know, you eat beans and what happens? So I'm just wondering, are there any particular beans that you should eat that avoids the, flatulence? So, I mean, come on, we're being real, right? Because but is there a bean that gives you less flatulence than another type of bean?
I wish I knew of one because that would be what I would put in my chili, but unfortunately I do not.
After we eat chili, you guys are leaving, right?
We're
close friends, but we don't want to share that
the whole
much.
idea is to keep your digestive system actually working. So this is a good meal to help your body.
Is that working or
working
blowout?
right?
I know you like some spiciness, so to this chili, I add a little kick to it.
Okay.
I've got the Louisiana hot sauce, or if you don't want to use that, you can use Cholula. It's to your preference, whichever one you like. And then the spices that I'll throw in there are some chili powder, black pepper, basil, oregano, and a little bit of parsley flakes.
Okay.
Toss that all in that crock pot, set it 6 or 8 hours, and you're good to go. Do your errands, and it'll be ready for you when you come
This makes me
back.
look like a superstar.
Absolutely.
Superstar, people, superstar.
And it'll be nice and hot, great for a nice winter day.
Okay.
And welcome back to Bikini Body Conscious Living. I'm Audrey, your personal fitness trainer, and today I'm coming to you inside of a gym. And I know I'm always preaching to you about all of the exercises that you can do without a gym, which is very important, but a lot of us enjoy the gym. So I want to show you a few things that you can do inside the gym and get a nice quick workout in, especially for those of us who have a very busy schedule. You can get a phenomenal workout in 30 minutes or less. So today I'm going to do a little bit of cardio with you, and I'm showing you one of my favorite pieces of equipment. This is actually the elliptical. This is one of my favorites because, as many of you out there, I have had knee issues for many years, and I don't like to run too much because it's too much pounding on my knees and on my joints. So for those of you that are in that boat with me, join me and we will do the elliptical, which is a bit more gentle on our knees, but it is a phenomenal cardio workout. It's great for your legs, your butt, your core, and a lot of them actually do have arms as well, so you can work your arms if you choose to while you're doing this. So I'm gonna hop on the elliptical and you can join me in a quick cardio burn. So what I like to do is about a 5K, and my goal is to beat my time. I like to take the level up a little bit more to about level 10 or so. Sometimes I'll go a little higher and really push my legs a lot harder. When that level's low, I can go faster, but I'm not getting quite the same burn for my legs. So here we go. I'm gonna get it started. Okay, I am going to take this up to level 10. Okay, so this is a pretty comfortable level for me. I'm not overly pushing, but for me to go, good 20, 25 minutes or so on this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love doing my workouts in the morning, but it's really important to eat something before I work out, even if it's something light, to get a little bit of energy, get my metabolism going before my workout. And then it's always very important after to remember to have my protein. So whether I have a protein shake, eggs, whatever it is, remember, protein is your muscle rebuilder. So really, really important that not only are you focused on your workouts, but that you stay very focused on your nutrition as well.
Welcome back. I knew you weren't going to go anywhere because you guys want to know how this chili is going to taste, and I can do shots.
Jello shooters.
What are we doing shots of?
Shots of whatever.
Vitamin B.
Oh boy,
Vitamin B.
tequila.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so not fun.
I'm giving you energy for your workout.
Should we put the chili right there?
We're going to have some chili
stand
and
right
some
here.
tequila.
And I'll
Oh,
tell
boy.
you, these bowls are great for portion control. Because you know, so many sets of plates that you buy and bowls are enormous, and our tendency is always
one
to
for a taste
fill
for you.
the bowl. So this is great.
I know, that's why I was saying I think this is the cutest little
Yeah,
size.
this will help keep your belly
Let's
flat.
just give you a little taste here if you want
There's a
more.
fork for you.
By all means, dig
And a
in.
fork for you.
Oh,
And
thank
then
you.
this one. Okay,
Careful, it's a
girls.
little hot.
Spicy?
A little spicy, but I think more just from
good.
being in the crock pot.
Let's see.
I would invite the crew to eat, but we have to keep them working. And we don't have any free rides.
Are you going to share later? There's a good amount here.
We'll talk about that later because I think I'm going to take this off.
And welcome back to Bikini Body Conscious Living. We have a very big day today. I'm Audrey here with Tony, and I have a legend sitting here next to me. This is Kool Moe Dee, and he is here in Irvine, California at the Art of Rap Festival. We are so thankful that you're here today. Welcome.
Thank you.
I do have a few questions for you. First of all, now you're from
New York.
originally. Boy, another New Yorker. Okay. And that's where you really got started with what you do.
Yeah, 1970 something.
Wow.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
I never knew that.
I didn't either. No,
hip hop way before records.
that's a couple years ago to be in the industry. Now, you're always traveling, always on the road. How do you feel about fast food? Places like McDonald's, things like that.
As a kid, it was great. Older, I don't know about the bikini body thing. I thought it was the beach body.
We're going to do sit-ups after this today.
Older, it is definitely, I mean, actually, it's probably never really good for you in the first place, but we were raised on that stuff when we were younger. Unfortunately, it's tied into poverty because many of us economically are forced to eat things that are extremely cheaper,
Right.
as opposed to better nutrition. And as I started getting older, and definitely when I started making money, I realized that the healthier stuff actually costs more.
It does.
So when you're living in an impoverished kind of environment, it's kind of gearing you towards the lesser quality food, so to speak. So
For you, because we are not 21 anymore, do you have more concerns than you had? Are you being more active now? Are you thinking about, obviously you're more conscious about food, as you said. So are you
1,000%. Well, believe it or not, I mean, cameras don't lie, but I've actually lost 15 pounds. So-
Congratulations.
Congratulations. No, that's
Going in the
major.
right direction.
No, we have to do it because it's a sincere concern, especially African American men, not to just
Yes.
separate from
Absolutely.
racist space, but we definitely have to be concerned. High blood sugar, diabetes,
That's right.
high blood pressure, all those kind of things are catching up. And simultaneously, like you say, you got poverty on one hand, so you got conditioning on another hand. You also have this thing where in our communities, a lot of us just, not only because of the financial side, just psychologically, didn't really go to the doctors and check ourselves out. So you kind of got to push the envelope, especially when you start hitting 40 and your metabolism slows down. And that stuff that you were able to get away with when you were younger, it will start to catch up with you. So for me, in my thought process, it'd be better if we could catch them young before that stuff really takes hold.
Absolutely.
And really, really change the thought process about it in the beginning, from the beginning.
Welcome back to Bikini Body Conscious Living, and I'm your host, Kamese. And today, guys, we're rapping about single moms. This has been a topic that I can definitely relate to, although I've been married and now that I'm single, and I'm sure that you guys can relate to, as being a single mom, and you're not yet.
No.
So you just sit back and listen. So and again, I'm sure all you guys out there, or a lot of you guys out there, are single moms or married or single. Sometimes you may be married, you may feel like you're single, and I think that was kind of, and I can say in my case, sometimes I really did feel like I was single for a while. But I'll let you weigh in on it, Doctor.
Well, I would also say that I was raised by a single mom, as was Tony. And even that is a very different experience because, you have friends that have both their parents every day and coming home from work and eating together. And, you know, I can speak for myself and say a lot of times I was very envious of that, because it's like, wow, what would that be like to have that, where every day you sit down, you know, your brother, your sister, whatever, and both your parents and have that. And my mom was very good about, you know, she worked very hard and would have dinner with my sister and I at the table. But it is very different. And then as a mom, you know, it's hard sometimes. You realize how hard your parents really did work to keep it together.
As you get older, you realize how difficult that is.
You become much more appreciative of that, and that those days that you guys did sit down together and share that dinner, that breakfast, whatever, how hard they had to work to make that even happen.
You know, I am not a single mom, and my mom was not a single mom, but when I'm listening to you talk about sitting down to dinner and be able to experience that and being envious of that, because you see mom and dads and you're thinking that they're going home and having dinner together. And I just want to put it out there that with my family, I mean, like I said, my mom and dad are still together, but sitting down for dinner was not something that they practiced at all. I can't remember a time that we sat down for a dinner. It was always just sitting on the floor, at the couch, wherever. And so those moments didn't exist. So you can be
that
a
I
single,
can't imagine,
you know, so you can be with a single parent, but those values are instilled in you. I think it's the parenting skills.
No, for me, like, if my mom let us be in the room in front of the TV with the TV trays and eat dinner, there was like, wow, this is so cool, because we never did it. And I did enjoy having the meals at the table together. I think, you know, you don't realize what other people are experiencing.
Well, even that to me still has structure to it, because you would always eat at the dinner table from what it sounds like, and then there was those special treats when you got to have the TV tray and the dinner there, where that wasn't even the case. I mean, one person could be at one room and another one in front of the TV, and went my dad in the garage or whatever. There was none of that family time.
With my personal story, I grew up with the family. My parents are still together, and they've been together since 14 and 15, by the way, so a long time. But we grew up eating around the dinner table, eating breakfast, you know, dinner table, or my mom would get up and make us breakfast. But when I started my own family, got married and had my own family, I was not successful really, because I gave up. I gave up in those family traditions. My husband did not sit home with his family. He was raised by a single mom who worked, I think, 2 or 3 jobs, and so she would fix meals, I believe, like on a Sunday for the whole week, and then the brother or mother, you know, his other brother or his other sister would pop the meals in. So that's how she ran her household, because she was working 2 or 3 jobs and raising kids. So pretty much they raised themselves. So now in my home with my new husband, I'm like, oh, we're going to sit and eat dinner at the table, and it was so foreign to him. And after a while of battling with that concept, I let go. So I really wish that there's something I did not do, because I can see honestly now how it's a difference. It really is a difference. Because it gives the girl, and now I've actually started implementing that again about a year ago. But basically what I found is that, which I didn't, had I known what I was going to be missing, I would have never gave up on it. But I think I took my life that I had with my parents for granted. And that is that when you do sit around with your children, there are things that come out. Their worries, their
talk about
their
day.
wins. I mean, they talk about what's going on, and you really a family that eats together really does stay together. And so that's something I had to really implement. And I found that as the kids got older, it was harder to make them sit, because now they had picked up all the bad habits that had been for so long. So you're right. It doesn't matter if you are a single mom or not. What I think what's really important is to keep good habits, good traditions, which I don't think that I did, and that's something that I'm trying to focus and get better at keeping traditions. And as long as we're alive, we can keep doing better. I feel better.
No, there are a lot of single parents out there, moms and dads.
There are.
You know, it helps sometimes just to talk about it.